Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
The heartbroken family of the youngest hostage snatched by Hamas, baby Kfir Bibas, have revealed they can't bear to think about the one-year-old's condition. Tomer Keshet, 34, says his entire family are constantly thinking about baby Kfir and what has happened to the boy since he was taken hostage, including if he has ever learnt to stand up or even started to walk. The family are all said to be still holding out hope the young child, who has spent over half of his life in captivity, is alive despite Hamas claiming the boy has been killed. A devastated Tomer said, Kfir was so tiny. He could hardly stand. I can't bear to think of him now. Perhaps he's been kept in a crib all these months, not even allowed to crawl. He must be able to stand by now. Kfir was only 8 months old when Hamas terrorists stormed kibbutz Nir Oz on October 7 in their cross-border bloodbath in Israel. He can't be the same baby now, kept in tunnels and dark places for such a long time, taking the child in a ruthless home invasion alongside 240 others kidnapped by the terror group and taken back to Gaza as captives. Kfir, his 4-year-old brother Ariel, their mother Shiri and father Yarden were all taken to the battered strip as harrowing videos caught the moment they were driven away. Hamas later claimed Kfir, Ariel and Shiri were all killed in an Israeli revenge offensive, while their father, Yarden, survived. The claim has since been sat unverified, with Tomer and many of his family and friends not giving up hope. Speaking to the Daily Mail at an office near the Hostage Square Memorial in Tel Aviv, Tomer said he fears Kfir will be changed forever. It's horrific to think he has spent half his life in captivity. We love him so much. He is such a calm and relaxed baby who loves to be held. But he can't be the same baby now, kept in tunnels and dark places for such a long time. He then slammed the Hamas terrorists who kidnapped the baby and called on the world to condemn the horrific behavior and demand all the hostages are returned home. He said, "Why doesn't the entire world condemn this and demand they return home with their mother and father? If this horror doesn't shake people and force them act, what will? Every time I hear my own children laugh, every time we sit down together for dinner, every time I change a diaper, I see Kfir." A trembling Tomer says the haunting reminder of the agony Kfir must be going through stays with him every day even when he looks at his own children. The desperate family man continued, "Every time I hear my own children laugh, every time we sit down together for dinner, every time I change a diaper, I see Kfir. Each passing day fills me with more fear." Hamas's military wing has previously claimed that Kfir and her family Ariel and Shiri had been killed in an Israeli airstrike in November. These claims were never verified and their fate has remained unknown since. In February, baby Kfir was seen alive in Gaza for the first time in a haunting video taken hours after his kidnap. CCTV footage shared by the IDF shows the 1-year-old, his brother Ariel and mum Shiri being taken by Hamas in eastern Khan Yunis. It was believed that the mother and her 2 children had been taken by a Palestinian group separate from Hamas, possibly the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine. But their status plunged into doubt once more when Israel later attacked Khan Yunis in its mission to wipe out Hamas. One source of hope came from Neely Marglet, a hostage who spent 50 days in Hamas captivity before being released. She revealed that she was with Yarden when Hamas told him his family had been killed. Not long after their kidnap, it was feared that Kfir was being held captive as a trophy after Hamas allegedly traded him to other terrorists. The baby boy's aunt, Kfir Bibas, begged for his immediate release ahead of the last day of November's ceasefire. In December, baby Kfir was then meant to be released alongside his mum and brother before terrorists decided not to do this, the IDF said. If Kfir is still alive, as millions hope, he will be one of only a handful of children thought to be still held hostage. Israel says there are still around 100 hostages trapped in Gaza, alongside the bodies of 30 more. On Friday, U.S. President Joe Biden announced Israel has made another attempt to come to a ceasefire agree.